Biafra's Drágǒn militant shut down maritime border of Bakassi. Bombs JBP Günböat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lots of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you only quality news and information on all the matter where they happen for Biafrlnd. Please subscribe and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, straight to the news. Woto. Now, in they happen for Bakassi Peninsula. The Drágǒn militants don't they knock am to Nigerian security agencies Woto for that side. You know, when Prime Minister Simon Ekpa bin dey talk, say things they happen. Things they happen, it they happen. And as they play, they show. You know, people kept on doubting his capability and you know what he can do in securing Biafra. You know, so many people have said a lot of things, you know, against the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. But the reality is that as they play, it they happen through. You know, he's not just saying, he's not just bragging. He's telling you the reality. He's telling you based on what is being achieved. And whether the Nigerian government likes it or not, you know, the reality is that their time is over. Their time is up. Everybody they para for Biafrlnd. People are tired. So the freedom is already here. It's just a matter of time. A matter of time. In fact, this is even the beginning because after this self-referendum, you know, exercise, the real matter go start. So it is now left for them to decide what they want. Whether they want it Woto way or they want it by just a peaceful way and let Biafrans go. So my brothers, my sisters, you know, Biafrans all over the world, one thing you should realize is that it dey happen. As it they play, now so the thing they happen. It they happen, it they play, it they show. So let us go straight to the news. And do not forget to continue to share this news to as many groups and platforms as possible. The news reads: explosion don't buy about 9 joint border patrol following invasion of the oil drilling site at the maritime border of Bakassi Peninsula by Drágǒn Fighter Marine DFM, a Biafran loyalist group. Our news platform had gathered that armed group stormed the area at about 11 a.m. on Thursday, 1st of February 2024 with explosive device targeting gunboats of Joint Border Patrol of Nigeria and Cameroon protecting workers at the maritime border. And that is that on that issue. You know, that is that on that issue. That is just a confirmation, you know, that it is happening. You know, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa gave, you know, an order to the oil companies in Nigeria to do the needful. Not even in Nigeria, in Biafrlnd, actually. You know, to do the needful. If you really want to, you know, to be harnessing, you know, mineral resources that is in Biafrlnd, then you should at least recognize the government of Biafra. And that is how things are being done. There is already an issue on ground. And as you can see, another government has taken over. And they are doing the needful. These people are not ready to give in or to give up their land, you know, for the Nigerian government to do whatever, you know, they want to. they are ready to take their land by fire or by force. If you want it peacefully, they give it to you. If you don't want, you will collect the bad way. And that is just the reality. People have been complaining about violence, sexual violence. The truth is that you cannot get freedom, having lily liver. If you don't have liver, you cannot take your freedom. Check every country that has taken freedom, both by violent or by peaceful resolution. The reality is that there was someone who was strongly pushing, and like I always say, being on the head, dishing out information, dishing out orders, is not for someone who really cares about what people think or what people feel. So most times when I get people castigating Simon Ekpa, you're not a leader, you're this, you're that, I just laugh. It doesn't need to make you happy. He's not here to make you happy. He's not here to do what you want. He's here to liberate his people, and there is consequences in doing that. And one of the consequences is that he will take orders, that he will give out orders, that will warrant a lot of loss of properties, even lives, in quote. So whether the order is in your favor or not, but there have to be someone giving out that order. As Nnamdi Kanu was doing that, maybe you loved his way of handling it. But the reality is that there is another person who has been given the mantle to do that. You might not like his way, but the major thing here is that, we are seeing what he is doing. As he play, he show. This one is not by mere words. Woto every day. A lot has to be done. A lot has to be done, for freedom to come. Freedom fighting is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the lily-livered. It's for men who are ready, to stand against every odds. If you like, talk from now till tomorrow, it will not warrant them to change their decision just to favor you. So whatever you think, whatever you feel is on you. But the reality is that, the needful has to be done just to achieve this purpose. And at least he has recognized the fact that not be everybody go like him. Not be everybody they go like him, but the reality is that he has majority of the votes. So many loves him. So many loves the way he handles things. Some might not like him in person, but might like the way he's handling the freedom, and that is okay. They might like the way he's piloting it, and that is okay. Why some people, you don't like him, you don't like the way he's piloting, you cannot contribute, you're not doing anything, you're just sitting and castigating. You cannot get freedom by mere words. It's not just by coming out, to castigate people, castigate who is doing it right and who is not doing it right. You cannot get freedom by doing such. You can only get freedom, by taking stringent decisions that people cannot take, decisions that, will cause a lot of explosions. You could be like this, okay, boom. You will have the courage to mainland. That is how you get freedom. Because it requires a lot of balls. You must have the balls. You must face the dragon. You don't know that Nigeria is a monstrous country? A country that has destroyed lots of dreams. A country that has destroyed lots of lives and properties. This country has killed a lot of dreams. The youth today are crying. Most of them their life have been cut short because of their country. They did not sign for that. Nobody then carry themselves come this country. Because of bad governance, because of people who are greedy, who have decided, to eat up others, who have decided to feed their pockets instead of feeding the masses. That is how this country has eaten deep and taken a lot of innocent people. So people do not understand why those decisions have to be made by Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. You need to understand. You need to understand. I'm not saying that once Biafra comes, everywhere will be rosy. No. It's a gradual process, but there is hope. There is light. At least you'll be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that is the major thing. On that note, I thank you once again for joining us today on this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you, the quality news and information. Now, your one and only boy, where they give you the back-to-back news and information. Like I always say, please make sure you support this channel, Let's Talk TV, and our other YouTube channels for more news and information. God bless you.